Okay, we're taking calls here. Let's talk to Jared.
Hey,
Jared,
you there?
yo, how's it going?
Oh, hey, how's it going?
How's it going? Good to hear from you.
Good. Game days was fun.
Game days was a blast.
Yeah, yeah. But my question is, are there any conventions where you go one year and then the next year you're like, what happened? Or you're just like, huh?
Yes.
You're just like it was really great, and then the next year you show up and it's crap, or it's just not that great.
Yeah, there was. It wasn't even a matter of it being crap, but there was one convention that we did in Los Angeles. Oh, I'm sorry. Whoops. Um, there was a con we did in Los Angeles that wasn't very big, and we enjoyed doing it. But then we went again the next year, and it was like all kind of gay paraphernalia. Like it was all yaoi and yuri and all these kind of gay related things, and which is fine. That's cool, but it was weird. Like, why were we doing it just felt like we didn't. It was the wrong event for
Yeah.
I don't know why we. I don't know what happened. So we did our panel, and there were like two people, and it was just. And it's funny because that particular year, I think we had more new videos to show than any other convention ever. Like somehow we had accumulated like 8 new videos just over the months, and we brought a ton of cool stuff to show, and there were two people there, and I don't even think both of them knew what we were. So it was really weird. It was just a lot of yaoi. And that was it. That's all anybody was there for.
Yeah.
So me and Sean, win in Rome. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Nothing happened. And I'm trying to think. I thought there was another con that was like that too. I mean, I still like San Diego Comic Con, and I still think that's a good event. But in terms of it's kind of crazy and whatever. There's a lot going on, but it was funny going the first year and having it be kind of a nerdy little thing, and then
Yeah.
the next year we had a booth there. It was when it really blew up, and suddenly it was selling out and all that stuff.
That'll be game day soon.
Yeah, maybe it will. Well, hopefully not. I don't want
I'm thinking like 10 years from now. But
to. Well, hopefully by 10 years, hopefully we'll all be sick of it by then. So
oh,
we'll see
okay.
what happens. But anyway, thank you again for coming. That was a great time. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, you want to hear my story about a convention?
Sure.
So last year I went to Retropalooza as a vendor, and we had a bunch of cool stuff and everything. And like people were buying stuff, everybody was happy. People were buying things left and right. Go this year, and it was at the end of the month when people don't really have them a lot of scratch, because a lot of people they probably shouldn't, but they go by their paycheck. So like beginning of the month they got tons of money, end of the month they got no money.
Sure.
And and the Cowboys were playing, and the convention was right by the Cowboys stadium, and had a lot of things. So like I had tons of great stuff like that. I told you that NES Zapper in the box and everything. And like people just didn't want it. They would go, "Wow, this is a great deal," and then they'd walk away from the table. I'd
Huh.
be like I was selling Pokemon cards for 10 cents each, which isn't that bad. And people were going, "Wow, that's a great deal for Pokemon cards," and then they'd walk away.
Yeah.
And we had like a bag of Legos, like a pound for $5, and they go, "Wow, that's a great deal for Legos," and then they'd be like,
Walk away.
"Yeah." Has that ever happened to you where they go like, "Wow, this is amazing," and then they sort of just don't buy anything?
Yeah. Honestly, that was for a long time. It was Comic Con.
Yeah.
In San Diego. Yeah, it started to turn into, and I guess in some ways it still is. Everyone's there for like big freebies and like, oh, what's
Exclusive.
the Star Wars booth gonna give out? Oh, what are they gonna do here? What are they gonna do? And yeah, our booth became, and it's really expensive to go to Comic-Con. So by the time you get to our booth, you're bled dry.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we would get a lot of people going, hey, which of this is free? None of it. Oh, and they'd leave. But something that would happen to us a lot, too, it's really funny because we always have tried to have whoops, I'm sorry. We always tried to have the cheapest deals. We always like to have something at our booth that any kid...
Yeah, like your posters.
Yeah, could come get. We got stuff for $5 and whatever. And for a long time, our DVD, we had a con exclusive DVD for $5. And there's tons of stuff on it. For $5, you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
And I remember people were constantly coming up, hey, how much is your con exclusive DVD? Oh, it's only $5. And they would make this noise every time.
$5.
It's
Come on.
To park at Comic-Con, it's $25.
Yeah.
You could buy 5 of these. That always blew my mind. I feel like now people are a little more prepared for Comic-Con, but at the time it was like, really?
Yeah.
I mean, they would always do that. Oh yeah, it's $5. Like, what's the price point that would have had you? $1? A penny? Like, what did you want? What you give me a quarter? Like, what do you want? Anyway.
Yeah. I was getting worried because that was my way to get to game days, was selling all this stuff, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh crap. But luckily I listed on eBay, and then I got way more than what I would have sold it there.
Oh, cool. Well, that's good.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, good, because I was giving people deals and stuff, and I was still like, oh, I'll shave it off $25, and they're just like, I don't know, maybe I'll come back. And then I go on eBay and I list it for full price, and it sells in 2 hours. I was like, well, I guess. Yeah,
that might be the way to go.
Yeah. So, but yeah, game days was really fun. I had a lot of fun.
It was a blast. I can't get over it. I had such a good time, and day one, I thought a lot of things went great. It's my own thing, so I'm picky about certain things. But overall, I thought that flowed really well, and I thought day two was just a great day at Disneyland. It wasn't too crowded. I thought, we'll talk more on the podcast this week, this weekend about it. But man, we had our own boat. We had our own cruise at Mega64 at Disneyland. We had the boat to ourselves. I can't get over that.
Yeah. I did laugh when everybody went on the carousel. There was one little girl.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I forgot we took over that carousel. That's funny.
We took over the carousel, and I was like, I don't think that little girl's here for game days. It was just the one little girl and a bunch of 20 to 30-year-olds riding a carousel.
Oh, that's great. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah.
Anyway. Well, thanks again for going.
Yep, no problem. I'll probably go next year. It's probably
awesome. Well, I hope so. I'm already excited for next time.
Yep.
Cool. All right, well, take it easy, Jared. You have a good one.
Yep, you too. Bye.
Bye. That was Jared. Jared's a good guy.